Get ready for The Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's dedicated update show. Events, businesses, and people. Anything and anyone causing a ripple in the community. And now, let's dive in to The Splash Live.
Hello and welcome back to The Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news and talk show, taking a look at the latest news that's close to home in Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, Sylvan Lake, and of course, West Bloomfield Township. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban, and thank you for joining us as you can each and every day throughout your work week on Comcast Channel 15 and on AT&T Channel 99. In addition, you can always join us live in high definition on our website on CivicCenterTV.com, as well as on Facebook. Today we're on Facebook.com, as always, at Civic Center TV 15, and joined today by the West Bloomfield School District on their Facebook page at West Bloomfield Schools. You can also find more information about us on our YouTube channel at Civic Center TV on YouTube, or search Greater West Bloomfield Civic Center TV. Subscribe to our channel on our YouTube page, hit the bell icon as well, and you'll get notifications every time you log into YouTube about our latest videos, and even in your email inbox whenever we go live with special programs or live daily shows like the Splash Live and other programs all throughout the year. So you're always going to keep your hometown community in your pocket with you on YouTube at Civic Center TV. In addition, listen to us on the radio as you're going all out and about throughout our communities today and every day on 89.3 Lakes FM and on lakesfm.com. Those both featuring a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week live simulcast of all of our programming from Civic Center TV. Dayan, looks like it's going to be another beautiful day outside. Got a couple more of those before the clouds come back over the weekend.
It's still going to be a few more sunny days, Tyler, in the coming days. So for today, we're expecting highs of 37 degrees and lows of 27 degrees. Sunny, mostly sunny skies with some clouds coming in throughout the day. For Thursday, similar conditions, but a little bit higher temperatures. We're expecting 44 degrees of high temperatures and 36 degrees low temperatures. It will be sunny most of the day with periods of being partly cloudy throughout the afternoon. And into Friday, temperatures are also going to increase a little bit higher into 50 degrees highs and lows of 36 degrees. Clear and sunny morning with some clouds, beginning to fill the skies at around 2 p.m. and onwards. So we're expecting very beautiful coming days with higher temperatures and beautiful sunny skies to enjoy.
Yeah, a lot to smile about outdoors, Dayan, and indoors and all throughout our four communities as well on this Wednesday in Greater West Bloomfield. Earlier on this week, we told you about a couple of new recruits to the West Bloomfield Police Department graduating the Police Academy. 3 new officers sworn in by West Bloomfield Township earlier on this week. We'll introduce you to them and show you some pictures of their special ceremony at Town Hall. All of our police departments in West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake, including Chief Gomez and the team at the Orchard Lake Police Department, participated with the Fraternal Order of Police for a special Shop with a Hero event at one of our local Meyer locations. We'll give you more information on that coming up in a little bit. Plus, a fun family game night at Roosevelt School brought school children of all different ages and all different grades together and their families for a night of fun and games at Roosevelt. We'll give you more information on that. Plus, early education in the West Bloomfield School District. Sarah McDowell will join us to talk about the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy in just a little bit. On the basketball court, Orchard Lake St. Mary's off to a hot start in 2023 and in 2024, and had a special visit from a couple of local basketball icons last night at their game at home. We'll tell you who those individuals are and some of the special things they participated in, traditions they participated in at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. We have other champions in our community, the first LEGO League Robotics champions. We'll introduce you to some of them in a little bit, and excellence on the stage, as well as one of our local theater students won scholarship offers in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dayan Chaaban will have a report on that coming up later on in the program. Plus, how you can spread holiday cheer door to door with some holiday caroling in the city of Sylvan Lake. Help others in need in our community and beyond with West Bloomfield Parks at the Connect Senior Center. Plus, keeping your decorations at home pretty but also safe with our friends at the West Bloomfield Fire Department. Plenty more stories from all across the greater West Bloomfield community coming up up in just a little bit. Keep your news close to home and stay with us. The Splash Live will continue after this short break.
We'll be right back with The Splash Live. Want to enjoy Civic Center TV on your social media? Follow us on Twitter at Civic Center TV. Get notified when we upload one of our interviews, full episodes, and more. Thank you for watching and listening to Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. On cable and the radio. On the web too, and on social media. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home. And now, back to The Splash, live.
Welcome back to The Splash Live, keeping your local news in Greater West Bloomfield close to home. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban, and thank you as always for joining us on Civic Center TV on your cable television stations, Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T Channel 99, as well as online high definition on our website on civiccentertv.com and on social media, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Civic Center TV, and on Facebook at Civic Center TV 15. In addition, thank you to those joining us today on the Facebook page of the West Bloomfield School District. You can learn more information on their Facebook page. Keep up to date. Facebook.com/West Bloomfield Schools. Earlier this week, we told you about a couple of police recruits who graduated from the Oakland Community College's 155th Police Academy class and will be joining the West Bloomfield Police Department. Those two individuals, plus another new officer, were sworn in on Monday this week by West Bloomfield Township Clerk Debbie Binder in the boardroom at Town Hall. Big welcome to Officers Amini, Gosser, and Starr joining the West Bloomfield Police Department as part of their new rankings in this class. You see Debbie Binder, the West Bloomfield Township Clerk, in this picture, swearing in 3 new officers before they received their badges from Chief Michael Patton. Steve Kaplan, the Township Supervisor, on your screen, taking a picture with his new officers as well. The Supervisor on your screen, civiccentertv.com, and they even took a picture with their new boss, Chief Patton, with his 3 new recruits. All smiles from the police department welcoming these 3 new officers. So as you see, Officers Amini, Gosser, and Starr all throughout the community. Give them a heartfelt welcome to the Greater West Bloomfield community and thank them for joining the rank and file over at the West Bloomfield Police Department as we see pictures of them signing their official documentation and joining the police department. Diana, a very warm welcome there. We had seen over on our side as we have cameras at Town Hall for board meetings as we walked throughout the studio earlier this week. Actually got to see that happen live and in person on some of our screens at our master control, and it was a really packed ceremony and a lot of proud friends, family, and other officers and officials from the township swearing these new officers in.
Of course, Tyler, congratulations to these new officers. Congratulations to them for being a part of a wonderful police department and a wonderful community. As we all know, the West Bloomfield Police Department goes by community policing, and they get involved with a lot of community events and stuff. So it's a very beautiful environment inside, and the community will definitely welcome them because we do love our police officers, and it is we do collaborate with them on several events. So congratulations to them and welcome to the West Bloomfield Police Department.
Yeah, they're off to a great start over there, and they're still looking for some more individuals to join the police department. You can apply for some open positions with the West Bloomfield Police as we speak. Visit their website at wbtownship.org/jobs for even more information on that, or you can send an email to their team as well, wbpd.recruiting@wbpolice.org, and join the team themselves. And Dayan, this is a individual police department in West Bloomfield, of course, but they do a lot of work with other neighboring police departments, and several of those, including our friends with Chief Gomez and the Orchard Lake Police Department, coming together earlier this week to spread some holiday cheer all throughout Oakland County.
Of course, Tyler. So Chief Gomez and officers from the West Bloomfield Police Department and from the Keego Harbor Police Department and several other departments throughout Oakland County came together to participate in the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 128's Shop with a Hero event, or the FOP's Shop with a Hero event. They got together, so they collaborated with Meyer on Wixom Road, and they got together there. They met there at 6 p.m. They ate the pizzas, and they were able to help these children pick up some gifts for themselves and for their family members. So it was a great and very fun event, Tyler. All these police officers came together to help these children out with the help of Meyer. They provided them with gift cards, around $100 gift cards from Meyer, and they were able to help these kids and provide them with a very joyous holiday season. So it's great to see all these officers come together. As I mentioned, Tyler, earlier, we do run things, the police departments in Oakland County or in our greater West Bloomfield area runs by community policing. They do enjoy serving their community apart from keeping us safe. So it's a wonderful, wonderful event that took place yesterday.
Yeah, it was, and they brought together many of our local police departments, all from the greater West Bloomfield area. Of course, you saw in those pictures Chief Gomez, the newly anointed chief in the city of Orchard Lake Village. We talked to him recently about taking over that position and some of what he really enjoys as a police officer, has enjoyed as a police officer in Orchard Lake over the years. And he had said, for a while there, he was telling Chief George, former Chief Joe George in Orchard Lake, that he, was content to stay on patrol because he enjoyed being out and about in the community and interacting with the community. Of course, Chief George pushed him in other directions to advance in his career, and that helped him to catapult eventually to becoming the chief of the Orchard Lake Police Department. But big smile on Chief Gomez's face as he was out at the Meyer in Wixom. Alongside, we saw in those other pictures Chief Fitzgerald from Keego Harbor, Officer James Pettinato from West Bloomfield, and others from throughout the greater West Bloomfield communities and other local communities throughout Oakland County participating in the FOP's Shop with a Hero event, bringing some holiday cheer all across Oakland County. And that holiday cheer coming to local family cheer as well in the city of Keego Harbor, where Roosevelt Elementary School students and their families came together for a very fun night earlier on this week, Dayan.
That is true, Tyler. So all the students in Roosevelt and the Roosevelt Elementary students and older students, they got together with their families to enjoy the family game night. There were a lot of fun games, from crosswords, board games, bingo, and a lot more. They brought this little community together for some fun outside of the classroom. As we can see, Tyler, there is some Stronger Together t-shirts that truly caught my eye. It's an initiative that started by the Michigan Humane Society to protect animals and to get stronger together. And there was a lot of stuff going on, so it looked like so much fun, Tyler, to get outside of these classes and enjoy some games with your family members and other students, as well as the older generation students.
Yeah, it gets away from the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day life for the parents and gets to spend some family time, some quality time with their family and in the school environment. Families get to know each other, parents get to know each other and the other kids that are in the classroom with their children or in the school with their children. That builds that community within a community that we're looking at in a school every single day. Of course, you got the greater West Bloomfield community, you got the West Bloomfield School District community, and then your individual schools, individual classrooms, and all of that, and working from the inside out at Roosevelt to expand out of your classroom cohorts into the school cohorts and really into the greater community as well. And what a great way to bring that together by having this fun game night at Roosevelt School. Great to see those pictures, and you can always see more pictures of smiling faces and a lot of fun happening all across the West Bloomfield School District, where we're broadcasting today. Facebook.com at West Bloomfield Schools, or visit their website at wbsd.org. splash.org. We'll take a break on the Splash Live. On the other side, we'll go from elementary school to preschool, the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy. Sarah McDowell will join us to talk about their preschool education opportunities, how you can enroll for this year and even for next year, and learn more about the preschool operations in the West Bloomfield School District. Stay with us. More of your local news that's close to home coming up next on the Splash Live.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Want to enjoy Civic Center TV on your social media? Follow us on Twitter at Civic Center TV. Get notified when we upload one of our interviews, full episodes, and more. Thank you for watching and listening to Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Take a break and tune in to the Splash Live on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Join Tyler Kieft and Dayan Chaaban as they go through headlines, events, and update you on the day-to-day in Oakland County. Catch us live weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Watch us on demand at civiccentertv.com. Or watch us on TV at Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T at Channel 99. Find local municipal meetings at our program schedule on civiccentertv.com. Find when your meetings air live or when they're replaying on our Civic Center TV live stream. Find it all at civiccentertv.com and click schedule at the top of the screen. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Welcome back to the Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news and talk show, keeping your local news close to home in Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield Township each and every day. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban, and thank you for joining us as always on cable television on Civic Center TV 15, Comcast Channel 15, and AT&T Channel 99. You can also find us on the West Bloomfield School District's TV channel on Comcast Channel 19 and AT&T Channel 99. Today, we're also on their Facebook page, facebook.com at West Bloomfield Schools, and you can always join us on the radio as well. 89.3 Lakes FM, a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week live simulcast of all of your favorite programs and municipal meetings from Civic Center TV, television that's close to home. In the West Bloomfield School District, their preschool academy is hard at work getting kids ready each and every year for their K-12 education. Enrollment is underway, and the special programs are also underway within the preschool academy to get your kids ready to begin kindergarten and have a successful career in the West Bloomfield School District. Here to join us to talk about the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy is Sarah McDowell, coordinator of early childhood and school-age childcare in the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy. Sarah, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Tyler, for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about preschool because this is a really critical element of that K-12 education. Of course, we always talk about kindergarten through 12th grade, but a lot of those building blocks that lead to successful school careers are built and are fortified, that base, in preschool.
Absolutely, yeah. So the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy strives to provide that inclusive, hands-on environment. All of our Little Lakers are enlightened into the decision-making process, problem-solving, engaging in active participatory learning where the adult and the child work together to kind of come up with a goal that they have in mind and complete that goal. Our program is built on a foundation for the whole child. So we focus on all areas of development, including social, emotional, physical development, cognitive development, all of the essential developmental areas of early childhood. So, we strive on that, and our teachers are wonderful here.
That's an interesting approach that seems very modernized for a preschool. And the layperson may think that preschool is, get the basics down, the counting, the, listening skills, those personal, social, interactive skills that you need to have to be successful in kindergarten and beyond in particular. But as you mentioned, that active, hands-on, and concrete learning experiences are really the focal point at the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy. How much of a difference does that approach make in setting these kids up to be successful in kindergarten and all the way through 12th grade and beyond?
Yeah, so like you stated, we can focus on the academic portion, but we know that social emotional development is crucial for them to be school ready. So our wonderful educators are trained and focused in the high scope curriculum. This basically is saying, we want them to be a reputable and respectable member of our Laker community. They learn that self-competence, self-awareness, independence. Our high scope curriculum really covers all of that developmentally appropriate model for conflict resolution as well. So children learn to solve problems through a model of 6 steps to conflict resolution with each other, with themselves, and also with their teachers.
And that's all also part of the Great Start Readiness Program that's also involved in the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy, otherwise known as GSRP. Tell us about the Great Start Readiness Program and give us more information.
Sure, absolutely. So the Great Start Readiness Program is for 4 to 5-year-olds. We have 5 locations here, 5 classrooms here, 2 locations, one in the north and one in the south, one at Chico, and then, 5 classrooms at Chico, and then 2 at Scotch Elementary. It's a phenomenal program. Like I said, we follow the Oakland County Early Childhood Standards. All of our teachers are trained through Oakland schools to follow that high scope curriculum, and it's a pyramid of training. So each year, our teachers are trained maybe 1 to 2 trainings per year, and they'll go up to however much they can get trained. They can also be certified in high scope, which hopefully that will be our goal in the next 5 years, is to have all of our teachers, our GSRP teachers, certified in high scope. So it's a wonderful model. We've followed it for many years now, and we'll just continue to learn and grow here at West Bloomfield Preschool Academy.
And expand on that for us, Sarah, that high scope model that you're talking about, that's the standard in Oakland County and in other places. What about high scope makes it that sort of golden standard being used in the West Bloomfield School District, at your preschool academy, and in others across the county?
Sure. So we don't necessarily see kids sitting down and learning at a desk, right? We want to see them be active learners in our classroom, and we want to be partners and play with them. We know that 4 to 5-year-olds, that's how they learn. They learn through play. So it's crucial for our teachers to actually get on their level, sit down, play with them, see what they're interested in, what they want to learn about. And then we kind of scaffold there as teachers. So it's not just, learning our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's learning about our whole world, our whole community, all of that, all of the environmental print and things that we see all around the world. So it's bigger than just, sitting down and learning at a desk. And we really strive to, be that active participant in their learning.
Sarah McDowell joins us on The Splash Live from the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy. You can find more information on the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy, the Great Start Readiness Programs, and others in the West Bloomfield School District on their website, WBSD.org. And you can also find them on Facebook for updates and more information throughout the school year. Facebook.com at West Bloomfield Schools, where we're even broadcasting today's program. Sarah, there's still some spaces that are left in the Great Start Readiness Program for this current ongoing school year. Those spaces are running out. How many are left, and what's the status for next year as well?
Sure. So we have 5 spots left for our Great Start Readiness Program. Like I said, we have 2 locations at Chico and Scotch Elementary. We're hoping for tuition-based registration will open in March, but possibly sooner. And then families can give us a call at 248-865-6459. They can also email me at sarah.mcdowell@wbsd.org. We're planning to also roll out a new website for this coming school year for the families that inquire about programs that we offer. So they can choose their program that they're interested in, and then they can actually schedule a tour with us at our ACS location for February of 2024.
And as this program continues to build and continues to expand curriculum-wise, activity-wise, keeping track of all these kids and keeping up with them and their energy and their thirst for learning can be difficult for a smaller staff. Is your team hiring at this time?
Absolutely. So we're always ready and willing to have individuals who are passionate about early childhood join our team. So again, they can give me a call at 248-865-6457 or email me as well, sarah.mcdowell@wbsd.org if they are interested.
Sarah McDowell is with us, the coordinator of early childhood and school-age childcare at West Bloomfield's Preschool Academy on today's edition of The Splash Live. You talk about active play and about learning through that social interaction also, and not just by sitting at a desk and learning in that rote memory sort of way that is sort of the preschool of the past. But with the way that education is stated right now and the way, the direction it continues to be going, technology plays such a big role as well. How is that incorporated into that play-based learning at the preschool level to get them ready to incorporate technology as another crucial element of their preschool years and their school years?
Absolutely. So it's funny that you asked that. We always notice that, when we do have a desktop in the classroom, children might not understand what a mouse or how to use a mouse is. We see a lot of them trying to touch the screen and move things. So we see that as an opportunity for, practicing our fine motor development, learning how to manipulate a mouse and things like that. So we try to steer away from, the typical games that you might see on a desktop computer or, the games, PBIS and things like that. Although they're great resources, we want to see children, type, right? So like we pull up documents and allow them to type, and that's a great way for them to learn how to, press the buttons on a computer. Those buttons have letters on them and they make words. So we give them those types of opportunities with technology. We also incorporate technology within our classrooms, where we kind of talk about our community, but our community is about geography. So each of our classrooms has areas of the classroom, such as our house area, our block area, toy area, areas that they're familiar with in the classroom that they can explore pieces of technology. So sometimes that might be pulling apart a radio and trying to put it back together. Working with real life tools is considered a part of tools and technology, as well as just real life keyboards, cell phones, things like that, and they incorporate it in their pretend play. So they're able to utilize that technology, maybe not in that type of way, but in a way that they would know how to use it. So, we do our best to incorporate that, like I said, and we'll get them ready for their next years.
Great programs all available and space still available in the Great Start Readiness Program at this time that we're recording this interview. More information can be found on WBSD.org. Sarah, I know we got to get you running, but before we let you go, if parents want to learn more information or maybe ask some more questions about the West Bloomfield Preschool Academy, just tell them again how they can get in contact with you.
Sure, absolutely. So they can go on our website. It is on the WBSD website under Community Programs. You'll see preschool under that tab, as well as giving us a call at 248-865-6459, or they can email me at sarah.mcdowell@wbsd.org.
All that information can be found again on WBSD.org. You can also learn more information and contact info for the school district on their Facebook page at West Bloomfield Schools. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler, for having me.
Appreciate having you on the program. The West Bloomfield Preschool Academy has more information available for you for enrollment this school year and beyond on WBSD.org. We'll take a break on the Splash Live. On the other side, we'll continue to dive into the latest hyper-local news from Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, Sylvan Lake, and, of course, West Bloomfield Township. Stay with us. Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news show returns after this short break.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Missed one of our live broadcasts or one of your local municipal meetings? Check it out online at civiccentertv.com. Every meeting, show, and interview on demand. Thank you for watching and listening to Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.
When you have a gambling problem, you have a money problem. Don't let your gambling cause you financial hardship. If you or someone you love is struggling with gambling, we can help. Get free confidential counseling and win your life back. Learn more at michigan.gov/problemgambling.
This is Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. On cable and the radio. On the web too, and on social media. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home. And now, back to the Splash, live.
Welcome back to the Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news and talk show, where we go into the latest news, updates, special events, and interesting people in West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake, keeping your local news close to home on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. I'm Tyler Kieft, alongside Dayan Chaaban. Basketball season underway across our 4 communities for both our boys and girls basketball teams in the West Bloomfield School District, all of our other school districts, and even in Orchard Lake schools at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, where they're one of the best teams in the entire state coming into the season on the boys basketball side, and had a home game last night where they battled Detroit Old Redford and won that game ultimately 70-40. They had some special visitors at the game as well. Bill Bertakis from Keego Harbor posting on Facebook yesterday that the game featured a special appearance by both University of Michigan head coach Juwan Howard and Michigan State head basketball coach, men's basketball coach Tom Izzo, both at the game recruiting, scouting, and even sharing a laugh, as you see in this picture just a few rows up from Bill at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. It was a great game for St. Mary's, of course, winning by 30 points, 70-40, and perhaps one of the players that both Coach Izzo and Coach Howard were looking at was Trey McKinney, who scored 26 points in the Eaglets' victory at home last night. After the game, head coach of Michigan State basketball Tom Izzo participated in a sort of special tradition at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, where, as you see, Kelly, their athletic trainer, has a door where many athletes and others who have visited the high school over the years or partook in sports at the high school over the year, partaking in sports, have signed the door. Coach Izzo doing the same last night and really adding to that justification, as Kelly had told Paul Melarovitz from Keego Harbor, also, who he reported on Facebook, saying that she told him when she retires, she wants to take that door with her at the end of her career. So many great memories, and great to see that smiling face on Tom Izzo's face as he's signing that door, and both Michigan and Michigan State sharing a laugh and enjoying some basketball right here in our community. Diane, all eyes on Greater West Bloomfield. We got very good teams on the girls basketball side at West Bloomfield High School. The boys basketball team continues to be growing and impressive at West Bloomfield, but Orchard Lake St. Mary's continues to be a powerhouse in our local community as well, and attracting a lot of attention from the NCAA.
Of course, Tyler. I bet they were happy because they were watching a very good game, whether it's from all basketball players or from Terry McKinney in particular. I hope he does get recruited. It looks like the chances are very high for him. And for Kelly, seriously, it is amazing to look at that door and to see how many famous and people and accomplished athletic people have signed this door. It's just as fascinating, Tyler. It's very impressive, and it's great to see it right here in our school district.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was on the high school radio station at what was Bloomfield Hills Andover High School, WBFH at the BIF. Pete Bowers, the longtime station manager, the founding station manager who retired a few years ago, he had a door with a bunch of stickers from radio stations that he had collected over the years at conferences or when radio personalities would visit the high school radio station, and that door moved along with them after they tore down most of Andover High School and when they moved over to Lasser briefly, when they moved back over to the Bloomfield Hills High School location. Kind of that version of that, but for athletics at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. A very nice tradition there. And hopefully they do let Kelly take that door when she does retire from Orchard Lake Schools a little ways down the line. We have some other great athletes participating in competition all throughout our local community. That includes using the big brain for their competition. And these are elementary school students, Diane, some champions in FIRST LEGO Robotics.
That is true, Tyler. So this time we're highlighting our elementary school students. So students from Scotch Elementary, Chico, and Roosevelt Elementary Schools were participated in their first robotics competition for 4th and 5th graders. Now, here's the thing, Tyler. They did not advance, but they demonstrated a lot of professionalism and teamwork, and they did enjoy a lot of fun with their parents and with their teachers joining. And remember, it is their first time, and they looked very happy presenting what they had. I'm sure that looking into the future, they will most probably advance and get higher in the ranks. But it was an amazing first competition. They're enjoying their time so much, Tyler, and all these parents and teachers were so happy to present our school district in that competition.
And if you watch the Splash Live regularly, and of course you do, you see a lot of our reports on this first LEGO Robotics team from our elementary schools. And every single time you see these same faces in these pictures, so engaged and smiling, and they're really interested and passionate about this. So the competition's great. I'm sure they enjoyed getting to that championship round. And even though they came up short, had a lot of fun along the way. And as they grow in this and as they become more advanced in their learning and in their innovation, they're only going to get better, as you said, Diane. So, look, the championship mindset got them to the first LEGO League Robotics Championship competition, and certainly will lead to more success in that for years to come, both in first LEGO Robotics League and in their first Robotics League at the high school level down the road as well. But not just accomplishments in competition in sports and in technology, also in the arts as well. Local thespians making some big waves in the greater West Bloomfield area.
That is true, Tyler. So the West Bloomfield High School Students Thespian Troupe 2017, they competed and attended the professional workshop at the Michigan Thespian Festival in Lansing. 13 students from West Bloomfield High School participated in that festival. 5 of them competed in technical theater and performance, and they literally all competitors from the West Bloomfield High School district achieved the highest rankings possible. Not only that, but one of them, a senior named Emilia Duffield, I'm sorry if I'm saying the family name wrong, but Emilia earned $330,000 in musical theater scholarship offers. So congratulations to all the participants, and we're so happy for Emilia for achieving this much. Tyler, $330,000, that's not a small amount.
Yeah, speaks to the talent of Emilia and to all of her fellow students in that musical theater troupe that competed at this event in Lansing at the Michigan Thespian Festival, but showing her might and her talent, and hopefully some great motivation for her to continue to pursue this as a career and move on to being one of those next people down the line that we see, as we've talked about recently, with artists at higher levels in college and even on Broadway, coming back into the city of Detroit and being on Broadway in New York City proper, that we're seeing performing at high levels. And on the professional side, we'll definitely be seeing Emilia Duffield down the line. Remember that name here in the greater West Bloomfield area, earning $330,000. Again, got to emphasize that. That is a huge accomplishment. Multiple musical theater scholarship offers. She's going to have great opportunities ahead of her and a huge congratulations to Amelia, to Christine Stevens, the theater director at West Bloomfield High School, the musical theater director at West Bloomfield High School, and all the other participants who had great performances there earlier on this week, and making us proud here throughout our community for some amazing artists we have at West Bloomfield High School. We'll take a break on the Splash Live. On the other side, how you can spread some holiday cheer, and hey, do your best Amelia Duffield impression, singing and bringing holiday smiles to people all throughout the city of Sylvan Lake in just a little over a week. Plus, other ways you can help people in our community with West Bloomfield Parks and more. Stay with us. More of Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news show continues just after this break.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Find local municipal meetings at our program schedule on CivicCenterTV.com. Find when your meetings air live or when they're replaying on our Civic Center TV live stream. Find it all at CivicCenterTV.com and click Schedule at the top of the screen.
1 in 4 Michigan homes has high levels of radon, a naturally occurring radioactive gas known to cause lung cancer. It doesn't matter where you live or what type of home you have. You won't even know it's there unless you test. So don't wait. Testing is cheap and easy, and if there's a problem, it's simple to fix. Visit michigan.gov/radon to learn more.
We took action. Will you?
Take a break and tune in to the Splash Live on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Join Tyler Kieft and Dayan Chaaban as they go through headlines, events, and update you on the day-to-day in Oakland County. Catch us live weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Watch us on demand at CivicCenterTV.com. Or watch us on TV at Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T at Channel 99. Want to enjoy Civic Center TV on your social media? Find us on Instagram at Civic Center TV. Get notified when we upload one of our interviews, full episodes, and more. Thank you for watching and listening to Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Welcome back to the Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's live daily news and talk show. Your latest local news that's close to home in West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban, and thank you for joining us each and every day throughout your work week, Monday through Friday, on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. In addition, today you can join us live on the Facebook page of the West Bloomfield School District at West Bloomfield Schools, on our Facebook page at Civic Center TV 15, and always on YouTube at Civic Center TV. While you're on our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon that pops up afterward, and you'll get notifications both on YouTube and in your email inbox connected to your YouTube account every time that we go live or we post a new video. And always keep your latest programming that's close to home in your pocket and on your computers from Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. That close to home feel going to be on display next week in Sylvan Lake as carolers travel door to door throughout the prettiest little city in Michigan to spread some holiday cheer. You can participate in that as well, joining this group of carolers next week, Thursday, December 21st at the Sylvan Lake Community Center. They will gather at 5:30 p.m. before venturing throughout the city in order to sing door to door and bring some holiday cheer to families all throughout the city of Sylvan Lake. They do urge that you dress for the weather, dress nice and warm, and hey, wear a Santa hat as well to participate in the holiday cheer. For those that will need some music sheets in order to remember some of these different holiday songs or to follow along, they will be provided as well. And Afterglow will be hosted by Midge Davidson with cookies from Jennifer Morrill. For more information, DM Kathy Fallon on Facebook in a private message, and especially do so if there's a person in the city that may not ultimately be on the route that the carolers take throughout Sylvan Lake, but maybe in need of some special holiday cheer or could use a pick-me-up from carolers singing at their doorstep, and they'll do their best, the team putting this event together, to add them to a route or make some special arrangements to get the caroling going there. Diane, a great way to meet people in the community, get into the holiday spirit, and spread some cheer as well in the city of Sylvan Lake.
Of course, Tyler. Caroling has been a great thing that welcomed Christmas throughout history, but I don't know why we were not seeing it in the last few years more often. Probably it was COVID or whatever it was. So we're glad to we're glad to see carolers back again, singing and cheering up for Christmas. It definitely will highlight and vibrate our community, Tyler.
Yeah, we talk a lot about that holiday spirit. Mm-hmm. That's embodying that in the city of Sylvan Lake, and you can participate in that. Anybody is welcome to join, whether you're in Sylvan or not, and you want to just spread some holiday cheer or do some caroling, do some singing in our community throughout the holiday season. That, again, will be Thursday, December 21st. They gather at 5:30 p.m. at the Sylvan Lake Community Center, and shortly after, that's when they will spread out and go on their individual routes to carol all throughout the community. Today is the last day across the community at West Bloomfield Park's Connect Senior Center for you to participate in their special Giving Tree event. Donate warm weather supplies at the front desk at Connect, or come in and hang them directly on the giving tree that you see on our screen on CivicCenterTV.com. They're collecting mittens, gloves, hats, scarves, and winter warmth related items to give to the people in need throughout our community. You can learn even more information about the Giving Tree by visiting West Bloomfield Parks' Facebook page at WB Parks, or by visiting their website at wbparks.org. Keep in mind, as I said, this is the last day to participate in this particular drive in our community before they ultimately will distribute these goods. So again, head over to their Facebook page at WB Parks to find even more information on the goods that they're collecting and how you can participate in this. And they do mention in this post, it is for all ages and all sizes. So whether you're bringing in these goods for adults or for kids, you're supporting Hospitality House Food Pantry in the process and helping a lot of people in our local community. Diana, a creative way to participate in the giving element of the holiday season and get people engaged, and learning more about the new Connect Senior Center also.
Of course, Tyler. It's a great way. It's a great way also to connect with people who work at the Senior Connect Center. To check it out. It's a beautiful new center. It hasn't been there for a very long time. So again, a great initiative to participate in the holidays and show people that we truly care about them, people in our community and beyond, and also to check out these wonderful organizations right here at our community.
The Connect Senior Center is located at the northeast side of 14 Mile and Farmington Road, the northeast corner of 14 Mile and Farmington Road. In that roundabout, the old Pet Value pet store location is now the Connect Senior Center for West Bloomfield Parks. Again, you can learn more information on everything happening at Connect Senior Center and find the full post with even more information about this donation drive by visiting facebook.com/WB Parks. Once again, this is the last day to participate in that particular drive. So if you miss your opportunity there, right across the community on Figa Avenue at Spirit of Grace Church, their special reverse Advent calendar event continues all throughout the month of December, with donations even stretching into the month of January of 2024. As we said, it's a reverse Advent calendar. Typically, with an Advent calendar, each and every day you're receiving a new gift or special holiday-related surprise. In this case, you are giving that gift and that surprise all throughout the month. Really creative approach they're taking at Spirit of Grace Church with a special item, whether it's food or necessities or warm weather items like they're collecting at parks. They have a special item for every single day that they're seeking out at their location at 2399 Figa Avenue in West Bloomfield, or on their website, spiritofgrace.church, for more information. Today in particular, they're looking for packs of markers, some school supplies for kids in the community, or for those that are creative and are looking to do some art, but may not be able to afford some of these items that can be helpful to them or useful to them in their day-to-day life. These are among the many different items. Tomorrow they're looking for pasta, regular or wheat pasta. They're looking for glue on Friday. All these items are listed on their Facebook page, Facebook at Spirit O Grace. Spirit, the letter O, Grace on Facebook, or you can find them on their website at spiritofgrace.church. Again, the drop-off location for these are at 2399 Figa Avenue in West Bloomfield. And Dayan, supporting a number of different causes in our community. These items will ultimately, that are donated, will ultimately go to kids and families at Roosevelt School in Keego Harbor. They'll also be put into the blessing boxes provided by Spirit of Grace Church and their diabetic food pantry as well.
Of course, Tyler, and they did identify a lot of items that they might need, whether it's food, as you mentioned, or items for hygiene, such as hand sanitizers, or for our students, such as erasers, markers, and a lot of more supplies for the schools. So it's a great way, Tyler, to give out this season, and it's a great initiative by the Spirit of Grace Church, and it's also, as you mentioned, very, very creative to push people to give back or to highlight it. Sometimes we need this, we need just a reminder to remind us what the holiday season is about, and this is what this Advent calendar does.
Yeah, and what I like about it too is it's not that traditional, hey, we're collecting these items and they're going to this place. It's something different. It's something eye-catching. It's creative and engaging people in a number of different areas of need in our community to support so many different people, not just at Spirit of Grace Church, not just in West Bloomfield Township, but throughout our local area and even in our schools as well. Again, spiritofgrace.church is their website. Their Facebook page is Spirit, the letter O, Grace on Facebook. And if you can drop off these items all throughout the week, all the way through the holiday season. The reverse Advent calendar concludes, of course, on Christmas Day, December 25th. But they will be collecting all of these items, whether it's for that specific day or any of the days throughout December 1st through the 25th, all the way through just after the New Year. 2399 Figa Avenue in West Bloomfield, the drop-off location at Spirit of Grace Church. We'll take a short break on the Splash Live on the other side as you're continuing to decorate your home for Christmas or the other holidays going on throughout our area this December and into January. You want to do so while keeping safety in mind. We got some great advice coming up from the West Bloomfield Fire Department, plus other ways that you can participate in our community throughout the winter and even into the early parts of the spring with West Bloomfield Park. Stay with us. More of your local news from West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake coming up next on the Splash Live.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live. Want to enjoy Civic Center TV on your social media? Follow us on Twitter at Civic Center TV. Get notified when we upload one of our interviews, full episodes, and more. Thank you for watching and listening to Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Take a break and tune in to the Splash Live on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Join Tyler Kieft and Dayan Chaaban as they go through headlines, events, and update you on the day-to-day in Oakland County. Catch us live weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Watch us on demand at civiccentertv.com. Or watch us on TV at Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T at Channel 99. This is Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. On cable and the radio. On the web too, and on social media. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home. And now, back to the Splash Live.
Welcome back to the Splash Live, keeping your local news close to home in Keego Harbor, West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban, and thank you for joining us as you do each and every day throughout these four communities for your hyper-local news on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Of course, Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T Channel 99 on the radio, 89.3 Lakes FM. Online on civiccentertv.com and on social media. Facebook at Civic Center TV 15, and today, facebook.com at West Bloomfield Schools. And you can always find us as well and subscribe for free to all of our programming on YouTube at Civic Center TV. As we're all decorating for the holiday season indoors and outdoors at your home, it's important while you're continuing to decorate or moving things around to decorate your home for the holidays that you keep safety in mind. The West Bloomfield Fire Department recently posting some helpful safety tips for decorating your home and for celebrations of the holidays on their Facebook page, posting this helpful infographic you're seeing on your screen at civiccentertv.com. And some of their among their tips for decorating is choosing either flame-resistant or flame-retardant decorations to prevent fire from spreading quickly from your tree or from special decorations. Of course, keeping candles away from decorations or other flammable objects is always good advice, regardless of the holiday season or outside. And using clips to hang lights, not nails. Nails can damage the cords on those special holiday lights that create shorts in those cords, and those of course can lead to fire. And a lot of these holiday decorations are pretty, they're shiny, but they're also in many cases quite flammable, and those lights are a great way to spark some of those fires if they're not handled properly. So be very safe with those, and that's where that really nice piece of advice, keeping nails away from those lights and using clips instead to hang them, really comes into play. When it comes to special decorations or candles to bring the ambiance to your rooms in your home, make sure you're keeping kids and pets away from those candles to prevent them from accidentally being knocked over and causing fires. And of course, as always, making sure that your smoke detectors are tested and are in good shape and good standing. Replace them if needed, especially if you're going to have guests over, and make those guests aware of your escape plans in case there are any emergencies in your home. All good advice from the West Bloomfield Police Department, Diane.
Of course, Tyler, as usual, the West Bloomfield Fire Department always provides us with wonderful advice based on the holiday season. They did that during Thanksgiving with how we can cook our food safely, and they're doing it again now during Christmas and New Year's Eve. So a lot of wonderful tips. I encourage people to visit the West Bloomfield Fire Department's Facebook page. They do post a lot of safety tips, and they can do so, Tyler, at their Facebook page at WB Fire Department on their Facebook page. Am I correct?
Yeah, WB Fire Department is their Facebook page. You can also call them for even more information on advice. They're always willing, excuse me, to take calls on their non-emergency line for advice on fire safety, whether it is your escape plan, when to replace a smoke detector, some suggestions on maybe carbon monoxide detectors, or for special seasonal related safety items, whether it's the holidays or getting ready for spring down the line, or summer safety. For inside your home during the winter season, a lot of people using space heaters. They're always willing to take your phone calls, give you advice and some pointers, or even help you along with some of these plans on their non-emergency number as well. 248-409-1505 is their non-emergency number. 409-1505, and that is available on wbtownship.org, Diane. And as people are getting ready for the holiday season, they're thinking about some fun activities inside their home and even outdoors as the snow and the winter elements come into play. And a lot of those programs available through West Bloomfield Parks and open for registration.
Of course, Tyler. So as we all know, West Bloomfield Parks continues to do a lot of fun events during the holidays and after the holidays throughout the winter and upcoming spring season. And they just recently opened the registration. So now you can visit their website, wbparks.org, to explore all these wonderful events and explore their 2024 winter guide for all these upcoming winter and spring events. Some of these fun events include the daddy-daughter dinner dances, the egg scramble event, snowshoe with your sweetie event, the 2024 Black Expo, and stuffed animal sleepover, among in addition to a lot of events. Tyler, there's a complete guide on their website. Again, it's wbparks.org for more information, or for more information on their 2024 winter and spring event calendar.
Yeah, if you go to their website and you scroll over to register at the top right corner, there will be a button under there for activity guide, and that activity guide will bring you to their winter 2024 activity guide. It also includes some early spring programs where registration is open. Like Dayan said, those big events are open for registration, but also their small individual classes that are happening indoors at many of their facilities, senior programs at Connect that will be happening specialty throughout the winter season and into the early spring. All that available, and you can always find more information on special events coming up on their Facebook page as well, at WB Parks. And of course, staying tuned here to Civic Center TV for the Splash Live. We'll provide you updates on special programming, and make sure that you're up to date on when these big events are coming up and the registration is coming to a close. Of course, you'll also hear from many people from West Bloomfield Parks in the coming months over the winter, as they have a lot of fun coming up during the snowy and colder seasons here in Greater West Bloomfield. We appreciate you joining us. Encourage you to come back all throughout the week to the Splash Live for the latest news that's close to home in West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, and Sylvan Lake. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Dayan Chaaban. Stay with us. The Splash Live will return very soon.